So we did an overview of Ronan's truck. You guys should really check out that video. It's a good video. He put a lot of work into that thing, and I figured we should do a similar video on the Camry. I've been getting a lot of comments and questions in my personal DMs about like, oh, what headlights do I have? What exhaust am I running? So I'll do a little overview, show you guys what's done to the car if anyone wants to do similar stuff or is interested in working this car. So one of the first things I did when I first got this car was I just did a little engine bay detail. I got the engine cover painted by myself. I got a TRD oil cap fix. I got the cold air intake. I got headers by Torque, which is pretty much Weapon R, just different name, but it's pretty much the same exact 4-to-1. That's a cold air intake by K&N. We got a Megan Racing strut bar. Like I said, the block was rebuilt by New & Auto, so we pretty much sent it in. They did everything. They changed out the pistons, they did the O-rings, just made sure like everything was good to go, and the engine was pretty much brand new. That cost me a good chunk of change, but that got done. Look at the front end here. We got the Spider Halo headlights. The front bumper is OEM, but then we got a little front bumper lip on it with a splitter and splitter rods. We also got these genuine APR canards because, you know, the Camry needs downforce. That's pretty much it. As you can see, we did rebuild the whole front end. What happened was this car got into a front collision accident, and this whole radiator and radiator support and hood and bumper had to get replaced. Took me a good while, but that's why it's not really color matched with the rest of the car, is just because that all got replaced. So for wheels and tires and brakes, there's nothing really crazy. These are just some cheap tires I bought off a garage just nearby. I think they were like just like $100 or $200 for each tire. The wheels are by Maxim. Again, nothing super crazy. I believe these are 15s. The brakes I'm running are the slotted and drilled brakes by StopTech. Those were pretty pricey. I think I got them for about $1,500 for both front ends with the conversion and everything. For suspension, I'm running D2 coilovers, and as you can see, the wheel is poking out a little bit. That is also because we're running 2-inch wheel spacers, and I believe the back end is 1.5. So these are 2-inch, and on the back it's 1.5. And then just to kind of make this look all, you know, good, and so the tire doesn't poke out, I got these fender flares. It's just from Amazon, nothing super crazy that we painted black. And that's pretty much everything I have for tires and suspension and brake. So we're in the interior now. For interior mods, nothing super crazy. I got a 3-gauge pillar. It goes water temp, volts, and RPMs. Well, water temp is pretty self-explanatory. I just had a wire and a little tester hooked up to the coolant hose to give me the temp of the water. Volts was, this car did have battery issues here and there where like the battery would just die randomly, so I just got the volt gauge just to make sure I could see how much power is running through the thing. And the RPM gauge is actually a funny story, was because we were supposed to swap this transmission with Lexus IS300, or also known as the Toyota Altezza transmission, because apparently they fully bolt up straight to this motor. Never came through, it was a little too expensive, but that is why I have the RPM gauge, simply because we're gonna get a manual transmission into this car from a different model. For steering wheel, I got this Energy quick release, so it comes on undone. I do not have the horn wired up. With the Energy quick release, I also have the Energy steering wheel hub adapter right here. And what I'm sitting in right now is Energy bucket seats. Pretty comfortable. My only one complaint is it does make you sit a lot lower than the OEM seats, so sometimes visibility is kind of tricky. But yeah, pretty much it. I got the sticker dashboard going with all the stickers. I got our brand right there adjusted on the dash as well. And nothing too crazy. It's just a 4-speed automatic, stock transmission. So now we're on the rear end of the Camry. Nothing super crazy going on here. This is Street Arrow rear diffuser for a 350Z that I just kind of fit on the Camry. Doesn't look crazy aggressive, isn't super anything. This is just a brake light we got hooked up. We got the Bride tow strap on the rear there. And then for the exhaust, that is actually a Greddy TI muffler. This car is running a full straight pipe from the headers. There's no cat, there's no resonator. The taillights are completely OEM. Everything's OEM. I was gonna get a duck lip or a little wing on this, just hasn't come into place yet. But hopefully in the future we will have a little duck lip or a wing on this. But yeah, that's pretty much the back end. There's nothing super crazy. But yeah, I'll give you guys a cold start so you guys can hear the car. Pretty much this 20 so that's pretty much the whole video. This is my 2003 Camry, and again, I've put so much money into it. It's a great daily. I absolutely love this thing. If you guys do have any comments or questions about the things I've done to it and want to do something similar to your car, just shoot me a text in my Instagram, or just leave a comment on this video and I'll try to get back to you guys as fast as possible. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll be doing more videos just like this one in the future.